Hello, welcome to Spirit Cocktails. I'm your host, Pierre. Today we're getting a little bit classic, because today we're making the bourbon old-fashioned. I never in my life had an old-fashioned cocktail. I've always been curious about it. Don't fully know what an old-fashioned is. Other than the fact that its primary focus is bourbon, a little bit of bitters, and some sugar and orange and cherry. But basically, this is an old-fashioned, but focusing on the bourbon to give you an idea. So, today we're going to make this. First time ever trying it. Curious. I like bourbon. See if I like this. So to build this cocktail, first thing you want to do is you want to take about 3 dashes of your bitters, because you're doing a little bit of muddling at first before you actually do the bourbon. So you do about 3 dashes of bitters in your rocks glass. Then you want to take about a teaspoon of water. Go. Then you want to take a sugar cube. Then you want to try and muddle it all together. Get a nice mix going. Basically, you're trying to break up your sugar cube. Trying to get like a full mix going with the bitters and the water. I'm really curious about this because I've never had it. So it's one of the most classic cocktails out there, and I've always been curious to see exactly how it tastes. There we go. Then all you want to do is take some ice to that. You want to do about 3 ounces of your bourbon. Now this I'm actually going with one of the classics, so Tennessee whiskey, which is a bourbon. All American whiskeys are considered like bourbon nowadays. And Jack Daniels is one of the most popular and most classic ones out there. So I'm going to take about 3 ounces of that. Go. You want to garnish with cherry and orange. I get it to fit in there. Yeah, that's good enough. There we have the bourbon old fashioned. So you have your bourbon, you have your bitters, you have a little bit of sugar flavor to it, you have your cherry flavor, you have your orange, you have a lot of bourbon. And the orange that will not fit no matter how hard I try. But it's basically your old fashioned. See how this tastes, and it's the first time I'm ever having it. It's not bad. I mean, the Tennessee whiskey obviously has a lot of bourbon flavors. It's fairly potent. It's not bad bourbon as far as most ones out there, but it has a bit of a kick to it. You're getting the bitter, so you're getting a lot of that bitter flavor to it, and you get a little bit of sweetness from the sugar, obviously. That's actually not bad. This is something I could definitely enjoy over time. Considering the fact that it's the first time ever having it. The cherry, obviously you're getting a little bit of the cherry juice in there, so you're getting that slight amount of cherry. The orange is giving you a little bit of zest. More so because I couldn't get the damn thing to fit in, so I pushed it in a little bit, which squeezed out a little more orange juice. But you got some orange flavor to it. But it's actually a really good cocktail. It's something that you could pretty much get at any bar. Just ask for a bourbon old fashioned, they can make it for it, or just an old fashioned in general. It's very simple, easy cocktail to make. It just involves a single sugar cube, bitters, a little bit of water, Once you do that, you add your ice and you do your bourbon and your garnish. Really good cocktail, very simple, but a lot of flavor. And considering the fact that all you're adding bitters, that adds a lot of potency, a lot of flavor to that cocktail. Actually, really good. Now, I don't know if you ever had this straight on the rocks, but this definitely it's good on the rocks, but this definitely has a little bit more of a potency to it. It's something it takes a little bit to just drink straight. Having this added flavor makes it a lot better. So this is definitely something that's just trying, but I hope you enjoyed it too. If you ever had old fashioned, let me know. I can make some modifications old fashions, maybe make a old fashioned with vodka, or make old fashioned with scotch, old fashioned with gin. You can just modify it to whatever you want, but kind of keep the same idea of an old fashioned. The whole concept of making new cocktails is you take the basis of the cocktail, the same basic setup of the cocktail, modify with different ingredients, make better, more elaborate, different flavor cocktails. See how they come out. So if you want to take the idea of an old fashioned, take a different spirit other than the normal scotch or the bourbon, let me know what you think. Let me know how it comes out. But as always, like us on Facebook, the Constant Spiritual Cocktails. Subscribe to our channel, and enjoy. But as always, drink responsibly.